Alright, welcome to Sinbin Stream. Today we have the Nashville Predators in Ottawa to take on the Ottawa Senators on Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Sorry, forgot the mic. That would have helped. Welcome to Sinbin Stream. Oh my gosh. Today we have the Nashville Predators in Ottawa to take on the Ottawa Senators, and it's Canadian Thanksgiving Day, so happy Thanksgiving to our neighbors to the north. And hold on, let me check the audio. Yep, helps when you speak into the mic. All right, I'm wondering if this is opening home opener. Hold on. Wondering if this is the home opener for Ottawa as well, because it doesn't look like we're anywhere near to opening faceoff. Although, I suppose they could get things cleared in 8 minutes, but could be Thanksgiving celebrations as well, I suppose. Yeah, hopefully have a good game. And then, of course, tonight we'll have Bears versus Commanders as well. Hope everybody's having a great start to their week on Monday. All right, 1 second. Just trying to make sure this is muted. Oh, yeah, let me unmute. Got to get the goal horn sounds ready. And the end of the period sound. So hopefully this works. Yep, they're just introducing the Senators. They're wearing the black uniforms. This is the old one, though. It doesn't say Ottawa Senators here anymore. They've got, just a pattern, like an sort of an arrow pattern around it. But otherwise, it's not too dissimilar to the original. And their numbers are between the sleeve stripes here, I think. Nick Jensen, number 3, being sent out or called out or introduced, what have you. I'll have to mess with this mic stand later. All right, maybe that's a little better. Hopefully it stays in place. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll have to get something, a little logo or something to cover this part. All right, well, let's take a look. Let's see if they've got we can go through, let me refresh. Maybe we can go through the healthy scratches or the scratch players. Yeah. We don't have, like, the starting goalies yet. All right, for Nashville, Ozzy Wiesblatt, Weiss, maybe. Okay, how about Ozzy Weissblatt? Nick Blankenberg, Brady Martin are scratched. For Ottawa, Curtis McDermott, Donovan Sabrango, and Nicholas Matampalo, maybe. And we're at Canadian Tire Center in Ottawa. I'm using the TSN broadcast, the Senators, from off of ESPN Plus. Yeah, they're still introducing the Senators. Hopefully it's not too much longer. All right, again, a reminder, we got Bears Commanders coming up in, just over 7 hours. Hope to see you back for that. Tomorrow night, we got Nashville again at the Maple Leafs. And then Carolina Hurricanes at San Jose Sharks, 6 and 9 Central. Wednesday, Ottawa, Buffalo at 6. Going to be tough. Probably going to have to join Calgary, Utah already in progress at 8:30. Thursday night football, Steelers, Bengals, and then Friday night, Sharks at Mammoth at 8. And we'll figure out the Saturday schedule, tonight and tomorrow probably. Sunday we'll have the NFL, there's one more international game in London. Excuse me. Rams at Jaguars or versus Jaguars. Think the Packers play the Cardinals at 3:25. So we'll have that, and then probably Sunday night football as well. I think Monday they might have a double header in the NFL. And, yeah, now it's coming down at an angle a little bit. I think there's a 6 and a 9 o'clock on Monday night for the NFL. Yep, I forgot to fix this mic, and we're getting that little bit of angling a little. Oh, well. I'll try to remember to work on it before football. All right, Giroux being introduced. All right, come on. Do we have the game sheets? Not yet? No. I should look into name pronunciations, maybe. I'm assuming Saros is the starter in net, and, of course, Ullmark for Senators. Let's see. Hockey. What is it? Hockey reference? Man. HockeyReference.com. Yeah, let's look up some of these names. See if there's name pronunciations. Oh, Juice. Oh, Juice Saros. I guess it's Saros. I should have listened to a highlight. Yeah, Juice Saros. I guess I could just call him Juice. Saros, maybe. Predators fans, let me know. All right, they are doing their warm-up skating right now, so probably going to be another few minutes. Nashville is 1-0-1, and Ottawa is 1-1-0. They Predators lost to the Utah Mammoth and beat it looks like in overtime. And they beat the Columbus Blue Jackets. All right, I guess we are just about set. So enough of me yapping. Let's get ready. Again, I'll be a little bit behind NHL.com here. All right. Let's get the roster report so I know names and numbers. We'll go with game summary for now. All right. It is Juice Saros and Linus Ullmark in net. Oh, yeah, we got to do the anthems. Never mind. Starters will be Hala, Bunting, Yossi, and Marchessault and Willsby. For Ottawa, Spence, Amadio, Cousins, Clevin, Perron. All right. Head coach Andrew Burnett for Nashville. Travis Green for Ottawa. right, let me get this so we get the total shots on goal visible. All right, got to do the U.S. and Canadian anthem because of, U.S. team at a Canadian team. Just won a good game. Not really rooting for either team. I don't look too good in red, so I didn't want to. If I had an Ottawa black hat, maybe I would have worn the Ottawa hat, but I don't have one. I have a red one. All right, should be visible. Okay, if I leave it here, I can also see the names. Amadio, Cousins. Hang on. Let's see if we got the right pronunciation here. The workhorse from Whitehorse is his nickname. Okay. But they don't give a name pronunciation guide. I thought there'd be more of that. All right. All right. Perone. All right. And then the defensive pairing, Clevin and Spence. In front of Allmark. Bunting, Holla, Marchessault, Willsby, Yossi. In front of Saros. Juice Saros. All right, have to start listening to some highlights to get these name pronunciations down. All right, I think we're almost set to go. All right, going with the TSN broadcast over the Nashville broadcast. I think I liked. I experimented Saturday with Toronto, Detroit, and ended up liking the Canadian feed over the Detroit feed. All right, we are opening. Moments away from the opening face-off here. Cousins versus Holla. All right, there's the puck drop, and the Predators dump it in. They are in their white jerseys going right to left. And the Senators are in all black going left to right. Passes out of their own zone finally. And Nashville's, the Preds defense gets it out of their own end. It's taken over in their own end by the Senators and worked out. All right, behind the net, behind their own net, Preds have it. Can't get it out. Now they finally clear it out of their own end down the ice, and I think this is going to be whistled for icing. It is on Nashville at 19-19. Again, hope you're having a good, Columbus Day / Indigenous People Day. And happy Thanksgiving to those in Canada. All right, 19-19 draw in the Nashville end to the far circle. And guess what? We got a psych, and we'll redo the draw. All right, taken by the Senators. They keep it in the O-zone. Shot wide, rebound to the near face-off circle. Centering pass gets through. And the Predators get it out of their own end, off the boards for another icing at 1906. So this line could be getting a little tired already for the Senators, but I'm sorry, for the Predators, but we haven't even played a minute yet. So face off in the far zone again. And another false start, to use a football term. Draw won by the center. Shot from the face-off circle is saved by Juice. Maybe it was wide. Did they not give him a shot? Okay, TV says a shot for Ottawa. We'll put that up there, though. Yeah, now NHL.com has it. All right, first shot on goal, saved by Juice. And a Senator gets kicked out of the draw. I really wish these linesmen would just drop the puck and get out of the way. Another false start. Can we play? Now they kick out a Nashville Predator from the draw. Come on. Now it's Jost stepping in. Nashville finally controls the puck, and they get it out of their defensive zone near the penalty box area. Battle for the puck. Into the O-zone for Nashville. Behind the net, Olmark plays it. Defender lost the puck. Centered to the slot. Blocked into the near corner. So if it had gotten through, it would have been the first shot on goal for Nashville. But it was blocked by the defenseman. Up the far boards. Not out yet, though. Nashville keeps it in. Shot might have been wide of the net. Maybe hoping for a deflection there. Another steal. Top of the faceoff circle shot. Not on net. It looked like it was blocked again by Ottawa. Another shot. This time, did it hit the netting or did he make the save? Why were they showing Juice after that shot? It was a shot on net against yeah, we're getting a ton of replays. Still 1-0 shots. All right, 18-12 to go. Face off to the near face-off circle in Ottawa's end. We still did another psych out on the draw. Oh, finally, second tries the charm. We get the face-off draw. Ottawa chips it out of their own end. Ryan O'Reilly on the ice for the Predators. In the far corner, behind the net, battle for the puck, near corner. Number 12, loses it, and Nashville's going the other way. They dump it in from the red line. It gets behind the net. Senators clear it out. And we do have a whistle. What was the whistle for it? 17:43. Still 1-0 shots on goal. Excuse me. Shane Pinto, 4 goals this season, second in NHL. Wow. For Ottawa. Okay, that's who number 12 is. All right, we have a draw. Ottawa end, near face-off circle. Wow, we got a draw on the first try, and now somebody chipped it into the penalty box area. I guess they're saying it was deflected, so no delay a game penalty on Ottawa. Nope, we got a penalty. Jensen. And maybe it was a delay a game. All right, Jensen is number 3. All right, let me get that penalty up there. So power play for Nashville. They have the 5-on-4 advantage. Stamkos, O'Reilly, Marchessault, Forsberg, and Yossi on the power play 1 unit. Stamkos doesn't win the draw. Ottawa has it behind the net. It was a delay a game penalty, puck over glass, All right, they pass it back to the blue line. Over to the far face-off circle. Down low in the slot. That is deflected away. Far face-off dot. Looking. Loses it, and Ottawa clears it out of their own end. 1:32 to go on the power play. All right, they dump it in from the red line. All alone shot. Save. Rebound. Save. Wow. Ullmark, some fantastic saves in close. 2 shots on goal now for Nashville. They had a breakaway. He gave up a rebound and then made a great glove save. Actually, maybe 2 glove saves there. Second one he held on. Wow. Missed opportunity for Nashville Predators there. Face off. Nope. Still nope. And they kick somebody out for both teams. Come on. This is going to be a long game. Whenever they do this garbage, this is what happens. Shot from the slot after the Predators won the draw, got blocked or saved, and Ottawa cleared it down the length of the ice. All right. Oh, they briefly had it in the O-zone, and now Ottawa got it into the... O'Reilly finally brings it up for the Predators. Near the blue line. Still got 50 seconds on the power play. Near face-off circle. Give and go. Cross-ice pass off the boards. Long shot. Doesn't look like it got through. Far face-off circle. Chipped on net and frozen by Ullmark at 16:12. 35 seconds remain in the power play. They did give a shot on goal there. So 3-1 shots on goal, Nashville. Yeah, it wasn't much of a shot. He just froze it on the ice with the glove, but it did count as a shot on goal. Excuse me, a little voice is shot a little bit. I guess 3 NFL games in a day is too many. All right, they kick another Predator out. This is going to be a super long game. They keep kicking people out of the draw. I mean, just drop the puck. Nobody paid their money or is tuning in on TV to watch you get the perfect draw. I loved it those few seasons where they just dropped the puck and got out of there, and they didn't care if anybody was ready or not. All right, they still have 22 seconds on the power play, and we got another whistle. And I think this might be a Nashville penalty. 15:59. Number 40. Interference. All right, well, there goes the power play. And hello, Star Strider. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, just want a good game. Not really. I just like the Predators logo. Plus... I don't really like red hats. That's why I didn't. Plus, I need a sweatshirt, and that's just a jersey. But, yeah. Fedor Svechkov. Holy cow, it's a mouthful. So we'll have a brief 4-on-4, and then Ottawa will be on the power play. All right, hey, we got a first-time draw. All right, in the O-zone for Ottawa. 4-on-4. They center it. Down low, number 10 on net. Good save. Looked like it might have been a pass attempt. 3-2, shots on goal. Behind their own net. And now, of course, Ottawa has a power play for 1:33 remaining. 16.7%. They are 19th in the NHL in power play. All right, now they bring it through the neutral zone. Drop pass, skated in, near boards. That's 12. Sorry, I'm blanking on who that is. Terrible camera coverage from the corner, and the puck is out of the O-zone. Ottawa at the red line, now blue line, into the zone, near boards. In the near corner. Kept in at the blue line. Cross-ice pass for Ottawa. Under a minute to go on the Ottawa power play. 85 doubles back, drops it for 24. Near face-off circle, behind the net, battle for the puck into the far corner. Kept in at the blue line by the Nashville bench. Shot from the slot, did not get through. And we got a whistle and some pushing and shoving here. Oh, may have been a punch there. Tkachuk, of course, took a shot. He's missing a glove. 37 seconds to go. Tkachuk not happy. Let's listen in. Yossi's gone for a penalty. Cross-checking on Yossi. So 5-on-3 coming up. Maybe he got Tkachuk in the face. Oh, shoot. Of course, I looked away at the perfect moment. Oh, he got sent into the boards. That was nasty. Oh, Yossi. Yeah, and Tkachuk was hot. He said that's BS, and then Yossi pushed him. Smith came in to defend Yossi. Yeah. Yeah, that was nasty. Wow. Surprised it was only a 2-minute minor. Hopefully Tkachuk's all right. Yeah, hello, Star Strider. Thanks. That's a good question. Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm no hockey expert. But that's a good question. Sounds like a betting question, and I'm like the last person to talk about gambling too. All right, 5-on-3, far face-off circle, down in the just outside the paint, the crease. I don't know if that shot was on net. They do say 3-3. And just now, Nashville clears it down the length of the ice. So we should be we're almost done on the 5-on-3. Now it's a 5-on-4. And another clearing attempt by Nashville. Still 1:14 to go in the 5-on-4. Let's see, 13:44. I got to speed it up a little bit. 13:40. There we go. All right. Now they took a shot away. They say it's 4-2 shots on goal for Ottawa. Into the far corner. Far face-off circle. Cross-ice pass. Long shot. I don't know if it got through. Rebound in the slot. And Predators can't even get the team right. Predators almost had a shorty. Good save by Allmark. Senators coming back the other way. Sorry, missing up the team nicknames and cities. I apologize. From the slot, that is blocked by 47. Good scoring opportunity there. Still in the O-zone and on the power play. Shot blocked again. Both these teams are really good at blocking shots, it seems. And 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. And that should be the rest of the power play. 12:32 to go. Nashville going the other way. I should just say Preds. Oh, big hit in the far corner. Looks like the Predator took the worst of it. And we got tempers flaring. They're trying to break it up again. 12:21. We got the under 14 timeout. Yeah, Yossi, I think. Wait, that wasn't Yossi. Who is that? 1 second. Jose? Yeah, or maybe Yos. They got Yossi, 59, and Tyson Yost, number 17. 17 is the one that just got hit in the corner. All right, let me fix the shot. Pardon the whistle. 5-3 shots on goal. What you call it? Yeah. Which NHL do you play? Star Strider. I like NHL 96, but my old Sega Genesis thing, I think the card doesn't save my progress anymore. So I play NHL 94 because I can get updated rosters for it, in ROM form. 98 on the Genesis. Okay, the only thing I didn't like about that was the 2-line pass. Otherwise, that's a great game as well. The reason I like 96 so much is because they brought back fighting and they brought in the spinorama. And 95, I didn't have my friend. I had, I tried to play them all. I only got 98 and 97 recently. But, yeah. So I got to find a good emulator for the other games. I know they do tons of work for NHL 94, and deservedly so, but I put in so much time with 96. All right, we are back. Face-off draw in the Senators and near face-off dot or circle. And they finally clear it to neutral zone in front of the Senators bench. Now the defensemen have it in their own end. Down into the near corner for Nashville. Now I got to fix this mic again. Senators cross-ice pass, shot, and saved by Juice at 11:52. 6-3 shots on goal. Long shot, pretty easy save. Yeah, a 90. Yeah, that's my only knock on 98 is that 2-line pass drives me crazy, and I don't know if you can turn it off or not. That's all right. Face off in the controlled by Ottawa. Centering pass goes through everybody to the far boards, and not quite out yet. Ottawa's still in the O-zone. Puck is in the far corner, up the far boards, chipped in again by Ottawa, up to the near blue line. Now finally by the penalty box area and dumped right back in. Now Nashville chips it. I think did they call icing? Yeah. They were battling for the puck, but I think they called an early icing because they don't want anybody to get hit along the boards. It is 7-3 shots on goal, according to NHL.com. Keep an eye on the television. All right, so let me take that away. Looks like a spoiler alerted here. 11:18 to go in the first. All right, Ottawa controls the puck. Long shot, gloved by Juice. And he tried to get it to a teammate, but they had already blown the whistle. So another face-off coming up. There's the 7th shot on goal. So, yeah, I am behind on NHL. I'm behind NHL.com because I'm streaming on ESPN+. Looks like I got to close some stuff because I am having drop frame issues. All right. Finally, the puck is in neutral zone after the face-off draw, and now Nashville dumps it in behind Ullmark. He plays it up the near boards, kept in at the blue line. Long shot, tipped, and what a glove save there by Ullmark. SKJEI with the shot, number 76. No idea how to say that. Maybe I can get a pronunciation on that. Gosh darn it. Like, what else can I do? I'm not using my tablet. All right, we'll close the game summary for now. We'll open that later. 10:56 to go on the draw. Chipped out of the zone, knocked down. 76 backhands it in. Ottawa plays it out of their far corner. Finally skated out of the zone. Chipped in from the Predators bench area. Juice plays it behind the net. Up ahead, we got a one-on-one. O'Reilly in the near face-off circle. Down to the near corner. And we got a... Wait, do we get a whistle? 10:27. 7-4 shots on goal. Pinto. Holding on Pinto. So a Predator power play coming up. Holding on Pinto. So 5-on-4 coming up for Nashville. Oh, excuse me. Stamkos, O'Reilly, Marchessault, Forsberg, and Yossi again on as we wait because they're going to kick O'Reilly out of the draw. Unbelievable. These linesmen got to get a life. This is insane. Come on. Another false start. Golly, this is infuriating. Into the near corner. Predators get it out to the blue line. Yossi, 59, passes to the far faceoff circle, and then Ottawa cleared it down the length of the ice. Juice behind his own net. Gonna leave it for Yossi. He'll skate it out of their end. 10 minutes to go. Minute and a half on the power play for Nashville. Yossi at the blue line, down to the far or near faceoff circle. Back and forth, a couple passes, shot from the blue line, didn't get through. Along the far boards, kept in. Nashville, top of the faceoff circle now. Oh, cross-ice pass off the post. That was a good, and then frozen by Ullmark. Oh my gosh, they could have had a goal there. It was off the, I mean, it was, may have been off the side of the net. I don't know if he got post or not. Looked like might have been O'Reilly. No. Hang on. Ooh, somebody got hurt. Number 18 took a shot off the leg, it looked like. Oh, it's Stamkos. Oh, he definitely hit the post. That hit hard. But, like, you know, the puck went into the board area. So it wasn't like it was going to, like, ricochet out front or... Yeah, 7-4 shots on goal because the post shots aren't... Oh, my gosh, just drop the puck. This is so infuriating. Okay, stop talking to them and just drop the puck and skate away, linesman. You have one job to do, and it's real simple. It doesn't have to be perfect. Chipped up, battle along the far boards, far corner. Chipped, oh, kept in the zone. Somebody deflected it. Centering, oh, got through everybody. Far corner, still Predators with the puck with 40 seconds to go on the power play. Top of the far faceoff circle, back to the blue line. Chipped into the far corner, back to the blue line and out. They didn't keep it in. And they'll try to get a couple player changes on the power play as well. Into the far corner. Far faceoff circle, battle for the puck. Back to the blue line, kept in. Far face. Oh, good pass to the near faceoff circle, but couldn't hang on to the puck. Far faceoff circle, back to the blue line. Power play almost over. Shot blocked. Oh, somebody missed it in the far faceoff circle. All right, we are 5-on-5. Pinto back on the ice. That's his name, right? Battle for the puck, far corner, up the near boards. Pinto chips it out. And now it's back in their own end. Both teams trying to get changes. What is this FanDuel ad? Get this off my screen. Glove down in the neutral zone. Oh, somebody broke a stick. I thought the Predators were offsides. Shot in the slot. Saved by Ullmark. Kept in. Far corner. That should be it. Yep, there's the 5th shot on goal for Nashville. Battle for the puck. Along the boards. Kept in. Oh, no. Yossi couldn't keep it in. He has to retreat to the neutral zone. Now he gets it back in his own end. Chipped up the far boards. I think that went into the crowd at 7:31. We got the under 10 media timeout. That was a pretty good shot. Good save by Allmark from the slot after the power play ended. Okay, now that's a little better. Maybe I can adjust this. Sorry, I keep messing with the mic here. All right. Thanks, Star Strider. Now I'll catch up here on the chat. Yeah, so 98, 2-line pass. Yeah, 93 and 94 were good. The only thing I don't like 94 is just that it's playoffs only. You can't do a full season. That they didn't bring that in until 95. Goal just so they can move on. I don't know. It's a thought to leave. Maybe if you've had a bunch of icings in a row, but I don't know. Teams tie up seemingly from nowhere after a penalty expired. They used to, I feel like they used to call it holding the stick, and now they've just shortened it to holding. It's 'cause I feel like you never hear them call holding the stick, if that makes sense. So I don't, I'd say interference is more newer than anything else, or whatever. Yeah. They should count shot. No, it's not, because it wouldn't go in the goal. Yeah. It can be a save if the goalie tips it off his glove, or if it hits him somewhere and then hits the post, then it is a save and a shot on goal. But if it's strictly from the stick to the... Wow, Tkachuk and Yossi were having words, and we are back underway because they were showing... a replay in the middle of all that. All right, we've got 7:18 to go. Ottawa in the far corner. Skated to the neutral zone. Into the O zone. Drop pass. Nope. Taken away into the neutral ice. Dumped in by Ottawa, but sent right back out by Nashville. Defenseman passed the puck for Nashville. They skated out. Pass ahead. Is that Forsberg? Yeah, he chipped it into the... Somebody lost a stick again. Doesn't look broken. Maybe it is a little bit. All right, neutral zone again. Battle for the puck. Stamkos pokes it in. He gets it near the crease, but gets checked down. And Ottawa chips it out. Nashville in their own end. Chipped in. Allmark behind his own net. Plays it to the far corner. Up the far boards to neutral ice. But Nashville intercepts, but we do have a whistle. Might have been knocked down with a high stick. 6:14 to go. So we got another media timeout coming up at under 6. Man, there's a lot of Stutzel. I mean, there are a lot of hard to pronounce names, I think, on this game. I got to research name pronunciations online prior to the games now. Brady Tkachuk had 3 assists on Thursday. All right, center ice draw controlled by Nashville. 6:08 to go first. Played into the O-zone by Nashville up the near boards. Battle in the corner. Bunting is there. But Ottawa has it. They make a pass. Now they're out into the neutral zone. Chipped in from the red line. Into the near corner. Yossi tries to dig it out. Takes a hit. Cross-ice pass, but Ottawa has it in their own end. Looked like both teams might be trying to get some changes here. 5:32 in the opening period. No score. Into the near boards for Ottawa. Blast from the top of the faceoff circle. That might have been tipped or gone wide. Must have hit the netting at 5:19, and we have some tempers flare. We have the under 6 media timeout. Again at 5:19. 7-6 shots on goal in favor of Nashville. Oh, yeah, let me delete the old penalties. There we go. I played hockey, Miller. Sometimes felt better if I had assists than goals. Yeah. Sure. I mean, it counts as a point. Feels good to set up teammates. I hear you. Same in basketball, really, too. Yeah, we played floor hockey in gym in grade school. I was usually goalie. I had volleyball or basketball knee pads and sweatpants on so I could make diving saves. I don't know. I always would play defense or goalie. Yeah, pride myself on defense. Yeah. Or do you mean soccer? Yeah, if you mean soccer, I get it. You're going to want the goal. Plus they don't have well, hockey's unique and you have 2 assisters, you know. That's always fascinated me that you credit the passer to the goal scorer. I don't think any other sport. I take that back. I think lacrosse might be that way too. Yeah, no, I agree. Defense is fun. Oh, we got a cross-checking on Nick Perbix, number 48. I missed that. Let me listen in. Oh, yeah, he just knocked the guy down. He got cut. Okay, they do say Cousins. I just heard it. So we have an Ottawa power play. 0 for 2 with 2 shots on the power play. Perron, Giroux. They took it down too quick. Cleared out by Nashville. Ullmark behind his own net. So Cousins got cross-checked. That's why there's a Nashville penalty. Number 20 chipped it near face-off circle. Near corner. I thought they had it going to get a shot on net. Top of the far face-off circle. Work to the point. Far boards. Far corner. Chipped, centered, and out of the zone. Looks like Nashville is going to get a quick line change. 4:40 to go in the first. All right. Chipped out again. Good clear by Nashville. And now it looks like Ottawa got a couple changes. Ullmark plays it behind the net. And 85 skates it out over the red line into the O-zone. Far face-off dot. Now chips it into the far corner. Yossi gets it. Passes to a teammate who clears it. So Ottawa's struggling to get their power play unit going here. Again, they are 0 for 2 with only 2 shots on net. Pinto plays it behind the net. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Pinto there. Chipped behind the net. Nashville sends it up the near boards and out. Another clear. 22 seconds to go on the power play. In the 5-on-4 for Ottawa. Now they get it out of their own end. Over the red line. Drop pass. Skated into the O-zone. Thought they might be offside. No call. Behind the net. Up the near boards. Power play almost over. Centering. Nope. Gets deflected to the near boards and out. And it's 5-on-5. We got a 2-on-2 in progress. Quick change by Ottawa. Shot from the slot. Was that in? Or did they whistle it? Oh, I thought that was a goal. Must have been a whistle. My bad. Oh, I thought we got another penalty. Yeah, too many men on the ice. All right, yeah, that's what I thought. It was an odd line change by Ottawa. So Spence is going to serve the penalty, I think. Too many men on the ice. It's a bench penalty, but who's serving it? So I would like to get that up there. All right, well, we'll just put Spence. I don't know if they get to choose. So now, all right, I'll put Spence because I don't know who got it. So it was too many men on the ice. Nashville on the power play, they're 0 for 2 with only 2 shots. Ottawa controls it in their own end, skating around to kill some time, and now they flip it down the length of the ice on a clear. 2:50 to go in the first. All right, Nashville just dumped it in just now. Up the far boards. It went all the way around. Nobody touched it, and they're in their far corner. Roman Josi tracks it down. He skates it out. Pass up ahead. Riley tips it in. And no, it was either offside or an icing from behind the red line at 2:23. Boy, both of these power play units are playing terrible right now. 1:15 to go on the power play, the 5-on-4 for Nashville. Oh my gosh, drop the puck. I may have to start picking games based on the officiating crew. This is insane. Okay, Senators won the draw after the icing. Josi has it behind his net. Up ahead to, I think, Riley. Is it O'Reilly? It's O'Reilly, isn't it? I'm thinking of another player on another team. In the near corner, battle for the puck. And Ottawa has it, and they clear it out of the far zone. Down the length of the ice. Juice plays it. Yes, Ryan O'Reilly. Of course. Pass to the near boards. 36 on the power play. 36 seconds left. Now 33. Hit up on the near boards. Kept in, though, and now it's poked out. They haven't even gotten a shot on this power play. This has been dreadful. 76 with the puck for Nashville. Dumps it in from the red line. Into the far corner. Ottawa chips it around the near boards. And it's out. Jeez, they can't even keep it in to even have some semblance and get anything on net. And 2-1, that is the power play over. And Ottawa kills it off, and they have the puck in their own end. Pass to the neutral zone, pass ahead. It's on the blue line, taken away by Nashville. Chipped along the boards. Behind the net, near corner for Ottawa. We're under a minute to go. Chipped ahead, far corner. Battle for the puck behind. Oh, it comes free to the slot area, or just outside the crease, but it got deflected by Nashville into the near boards, and now they chip it in from the red line. 22 seconds to go, first period. Up ahead. And now Nashville has it in their own end. Cross-ice pass to the near boards. Near face-off circle shot blocked. Ooh, a bit of a hit there. Oh, it's getting chippy. That was a late cross-check by Ottawa, and the refs quickly separate them. But that was nasty. That should be a penalty. What are we going to get? Are we going to get a call here? Ooh, Tkachuk labeled number 24 coming out of the penalty box. 43 with... The guy had his back to him, and Bunting got cross-checked in the back. How is that not a penalty? Oh, good, they did. So another Nashville penalty with 9.4. Wow, it is Chippy Clevin for cross-checking. That's what I thought. What number is he? Yeah, ref's talking to the captains now. What number is Clevin? Because I missed it. 43. All right, 43. Another power play. Not like it's done a darn thing for either of these teams, but eventually you're going to get tired killing all these penalties. 9.4 seconds to go. Actually, I think I'll put... Nah, well, that's fine. Forsberg, O'Reilly, Stamkos, Marchessault, and Yossi on the power play. 0 for 3, 2 shots. Face off. It goes behind Allmark. Battle for the puck. Still battling. Sticks loose. And that's the end of the first period. All right, we'll get the 18-minute clock going for when the second period starts. Interesting period. Not a lot of shots on goal, but it is really chippy out there as the Ottawa coach stares down somebody. Juice and Allmark playing well in net, but holy Toledo penalties. 1, 2, 4 on Ottawa and 3 on Nashville. So they will still have a power play coming up to start. Yeah, see, I should have put the penalty at 10 seconds since there was 9.4. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Yeah, I just think that's so unique to hockey. Again, I think lacrosse might be another sport. Lacrosse is pretty similar to hockey as far as scoring and stuff. I think they have 2 assists. Yeah, I forgot which penalty that was. Yeah, but it was we've had some penalties come after the whistle. That cross check just now. Maybe that was the only one. I like how defense in hockey can play like a halfback in soccer, play the whole ice, and still play keep away. Coffee was the best. Yeah, Coffee was great. I liked Coffee and Ray Bork, especially in those old games. Or if you used, he ended up being a Shark. I think he was a Capital before the Sharks. Al Iafrate, he had a really hard shot. I liked using the Bruins because I loved, Bork and, of course, Cam Neely. Yeah, Ottawa looks frazzled. They're getting instigate. They're taking the bait. They're getting, Nashville's doing a good job harassing them. I guess I can't. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Technical fouls on both captains. Yeah, it's such a hard shot. I loved Al Iafrate. All right, so 7-6 shots on goals for Ottawa. Again, some decent saves though on the few shots. And who was it? Stamkos hit the goal post. I think on a power play or just after it ended. So Jensen at 2:23 picked up a delay of game, hit the puck over the glass. Svechkov, then an interference, 4:01. And so then that, for a little bit, after a Yossi cross-check against Tkachuk, Ottawa briefly had a 5-on-3. Pinto was holding Forsberg at 9:33. Perbix, that ugly cross-checking of Cousins. Wait a minute. He actually spells it Cousins? I thought, or did they? It's Cozens, right? Oh, they have both. They have Nick Cousins and Dylan Cozens. Oh, brother. Okay, that was wrong. I didn't realize that. And then a too many men on the ice bench penalty. Just an odd, line change. And just now with 9.4 seconds, Clevin cross-checked Bunting. Bunting had his back to him, and Clevin just leveled him, and it was after the whistle. That was nasty. But again, this Yossi cross-check against Tkachuk, I'm surprised it wasn't called a boarding. Is that the one you were saying the double minor for? Yeah, that Yossi hit was kind of nasty as well. I know it's so, but I assume it's cousins and cousins. This is gonna be, yeah. I know it's hard. I'm gonna be calling out numbers. I really should try to learn the names. It's not as easy as WNBA. There's so few players. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that Yossi one, I think you're right. I'm a little surprised that wasn't a double minor. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. Let me get the timer up, and I'll be back. And here's what's coming up this week. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks if you've already liked and subscribed. Doing one or both does help with growing the channel. And I thank you all for your support. And if I wasn't having slow internet, I would consider queuing up some music in the intermission. Maybe I can do that. Let me try real quick. 6 likes. All right, thanks everybody. All right, let me find the music real quick. Oh yeah, and I've already got it unmuted. Should have heard the end of period buzzer. I have it muted for myself. All right, be right back. All right, we are back. Just had to unplug the phone charger real quick. TV's talking about which Sens will be wearing red, white, and blue at the Olympics. Are we talking Canadian or American hockey team? When is the next Olympics? Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute the music. My bad. Nope, need to just stop it. There we go. Close that out. All right, now we're set. What are they talking about? Oh, that's right. Tkachuk, of course, will probably be on the U.S. team again. That's who they're talking about. Likely. All right. Yeah, I do like. I don't know. The Canadian broadcast was better Saturday night. I'm not complaining, but I think I'm choosing them over the U.S. because I don't know which ones are FanDuel Sports Network and which are, whatever. Because FanDuel they put their score thing at the bottom, and it takes up the whole bottom part of the screen, and just trying to avoid that. So I'd rather have the score thing in the corners because. Sometimes you're just blocking the stands anyways, which I guess you do in the bottom too, but sometimes the puck's in the corners, All right, let's fix the clock real quick. Before I forget, I think I just have to hit reset. Yep, that does it. Nope. Second period. There we go. That brings the penalty back. All right. Whew. Thought I wiped it out for a second. All right. So, yeah, I should have put the penalty at 10 seconds because it was 9.4. So there's actually only 150 left for the Nashville 5-on-4 penalty on the Senators. Clevin for cross-checking bunting in the back. I mean, that's what a cross-check is, but it was after the whistle, and Bunting had just turned his back to him, and he just leveled him. Seemed pretty vicious. But tempers have been flaring, especially since Yossi cross-checked to Tkachuk, and I don't know, it could have easily been a boarding call, I think, as well, for doing it so close to the boards, just my opinion. Hey, Stadium Arena 1992. In 2003, the Ottawa Senators has a minor league affiliates with the Binghamton Senators. Ottawa. Oh, AHL. Gotcha. And Gwinnett Gladiators, ECHL, because ancient Roman Empire. Oh, that's cool. Nice factoid, I guess, there. Always welcome. Thank you. Yeah, this is the original Ottawa jersey. Actually, let me take the clock down because we're almost set. Yeah, because I got this jersey is probably 30 years old. Hey, thanks for the info there. Appreciate it. Gwinnett Gladiators. Yeah, I know. I wish I had an ECHL team. It's the East Coast Hockey League, but they're on the West Coast now as well. I got the Chicago Wolves not far away. They're currently the Carolina Hurricanes. And I think briefly they were the Vegas Golden Knights affiliate. Pretty lengthy discussion by the Ottawa Senator coach with the officials there. I think hit the wrong button. There we go. All right, just about set for the second period to get underway. Oh, yeah, they've got a FanDuel odds tracker, but they're not like FanDuel Sports Network, like these American, these regional sports networks that kind of just were left twisting. It's like regional sports networks are suffering. All I can, go by is the Chicago area. They gave me the Blackhawks for free over the air. All right, Forsberg, O'Reilly, Marchessault, Yossi, and Stamkos on the power play. Face-off draw taken back in the Nashville end. They are in white, going left to right this period. All right, finally, through the red line, into the O-zone, dumped in, behind the net. Forsberg chips it behind the goal, or the net. But it's cleared by the Senators. Yeah, neither team getting a whole lot of shots on net. Juice touches it up for Yossi. Up ahead, Forsberg to the near boards. Marchessault, I think, chipped it into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Centered for Yossi. He backhands it to Forsberg in the slot. Yossi at the blue line. Back to Forsberg. Cross-ice pass into the far corner. Ottawa takes it and clears it down the length. Nice camera work. Juice touches it up for Forsberg. They were showing the line change instead of where the puck went. Interesting choice there. 18:50 to go. Let me speed this up. 46. Yeah. 43. Behind the net in the far corner, cleared by number 3. Yeah, both of the power plays have just been brutal. They are not getting anything, either team. And we got a whistle at 18:26. All right, what was that? I missed what that whistle was for. Yeah, neither team really getting any good looks on the power play. This has been interesting. All right. Must have been icing on the Nashville because the draw is in their near face-off circle. They do control the draw behind the net, behind Juice. Predators at the red line. They dump it in. There's only 5 seconds on the power play. Near corner battle. Power play is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Shot on a tough angle. Got through. Not on goal, though. Behind the net. Nashville with the puck. Back to the blue line by the Predators bench. Centering pass. Oh, just got tipped away by Ottawa. That would have been a great shot on goal attempt, but good defense by Ottawa. No shots on goal yet in the second period so far. All right. Ottawa in their own end. By the penalty box area. They chip it into the O-zone. Juice has it behind his own net. Nashville sends it up the far boards. Now a pass by the penalty box area. Behind their own net. Ottawa with the puck in the far corner. Nashville just completed a change. They intercept at the neutral zone. Chip it in to the near corner. Chase for the puck. Oh, a couple of hits. Neither really kind of just hitting into the boards. All right, chipped ahead. Ottawa finally gets it out, but it's taken in their own end by Nashville and skated up the near boards. Yossi, drop pass. He gets it back. Tough angle shot. Might have been on net. 92 miles per hour. Shot and save by Juice, the other end. Good save. And rebound into the near boards. Now up the far blue line. Cross ice pass. Shot on goal. I think that got through. Another shot on the rebound. That one is blocked. And they say 8-7 shots on goal on TV. Now 9-7. Behind their own net. Ottawa plays it up the far boards. intercepted at the red line. Nashville trying to get a change. Shot from the far faceoff circle, deflected into the near corner, and cleared down the length of the ice. Somehow not icing. Juice touches it up. Somebody must have tipped it. Forsberg skates it out of his own end, past the red line. Falls down, but there's a Predator there for the puck. Pass shot from the slot was wide, or from the top of the faceoff circle, I meant. Played into the near corner, up the near boards, not out. Battle back behind the net again. Ottawa has it. They chip it up the far boards, kept in, and now knocked out again. And we're battling near the. It's free, and a shot in the from the top of the faceoff circle is saved. Another good save by Juice. Should be 10-7 now. Shots on goal, Ottawa. Sorry, tongue can't keep up with my brain with everything I want to say. All right, neutral zone battle. Chipped in by Ottawa behind the net. Far corner battle. Pass, and finally out of the zone for Ottawa. For Nashville, I meant. They lose it to Ottawa immediately, though. Cross ice pass, and what was the whistle for? Offsides, maybe? 14:51. What was this last whistle for? Kind of need the play-by-play for that. It was Tkachuk on that blast from the faceoff dot, and it was a good save by Juice, and he tapped the rebound into the near corner. All right, it was a center ice faceoff, so maybe it was an inadvertent whistle. Or into the net. All right, played up the near boards, but not out. Long shot, glove save by Juice from the blue line, and we got some pushing and shoving after the whistle at 14:40. Do we have a penalty? Okay, I guess not. I thought they were signaling one. All right, 11-7 shots on goal, Senators. All right, I guess no. Let me double check. Yeah, no penalties. 4-1 Ottawa shots on goal this period. Draw in the near faceoff circle, and guess what? They kicked out a Senator from the draw. Come on, just drop the puck, you moron. This is insane. Finally, we get a draw. Steered aside by Juice into the near corner. Puck kind of just came loose to him. Oh, that shot almost went on net, right through the crease. Maybe he got a piece of it. Farboards battle. Oh, big hit. And still Senators puck in the O-zone. Sent behind the net into the near boards, near corner. Centering pass right through the slot. Another shot. That was a save, I believe. He was out of the crease, Juice, to make the save. Looks like the puck went in the netting. We got 14:06 to go. So no media timeout yet. Let's see. What are they replaying? Oh, yeah, good. First guy whiffed. Next guy got the puck and shot it from the faceoff dot. 15 whiffed. I think Juice made a save there, so it's 12-7 shots on goal, but 15 missed one. He had a real good chance in the slot, and guess what? Predators getting kicked out of the draw. Come on, just drop the puck. This extends the game. You know, the time played just too much. Shot from the blue line goes through everything to the near corner. Stick handle by 18. Drop pass. 85 shot and a goal by the Senators. Or did it hit the bar? That's a goal. Was it Sanderson? 85. We got tempers flaring again, too. But 1-0 Senators. Tough. I mean, not much Juice could do there. It was Sanderson on the goal. Let's get the replay here. He was in the near face-off, or near boards. Drop pass, I think. Beautiful pass, and just got beat. I think near post. He definitely put it top shelf. Can we get a clear replay? Like, the linesman just blocked that entire replay. Yeah, I think it was near post. And Juice was expecting it far post. Just a brilliant drop pass and a great shot by Sanderson. So they said unassisted. That can't be right. There's unless they say it got poked away and it wasn't a drop pass. Oh, they might be looking at Tkachuk for interference. Nah, he wasn't. Oh, maybe it wasn't Tkachuk. It was a different player. Are they reviewing this? Tkachuk got out of there. It's so... Number 18. Well, of course the Ottawa broadcast doesn't think it's interference. Stutzel? Yeah, they're definitely reviewing this. It's a challenge by Ottawa for interference. So, going on. Red alternate. Oh, that'll be cool. There was contact before, but he had time to recover. But, yeah, he did make contact in the crease. So I see why Nashville is challenging. Yeah, thanks for the info again. All right, so what's the... Stutzel, did he interfere or not? Still looking at it. I guess I should have got the review clock up. Yeah, both refs on the headset looking at it. Okay, they did say Saros. I guess I can stop calling him Juice. Now, the fans are booing because it's taken so long, which I hear you. This is insane how long reviews take in all the sports. Basketball and hockey. Oh, my gosh, that's the Hawks' old coach last year. I think he must be an assistant coach for Nashville. Can't think of his name. The right skate touched the left skate, they're saying. Just make the call. It's insane. If it takes this long, stay with the call on ice. Four minutes on this review already, the TV just said. Yeah, they're even saying there's got to be a time limit on these reviews. This is insane. So it sounds like the more they've looked at it, they're fearing that this is going to be wiped. Fans are really booing now. Wow. This is very loud. And I don't blame them. This shouldn't take 4+ minutes to review. And these linesmen have been terrible about dropping the puck and taking forever on draws. Oh, man. Take the goal off the board. Wow. So no goal for Sanderson. Wow. And that took, what, close to 5 minutes to review. Somebody's in a Florida Panthers jersey in the crowd. Interesting choice. All right, we're still at 0-0. Ottawa fans unhappy, but if for nothing else, they're unhappy with how long this review took, too. Dumped in by Ottawa. Far corner. Behind the net. Up ahead, Nashville. Oh, that pass is not clean. Intercepted. We got a 2-on-1 shot. Saved by Saros. Juice Saros at 13:35. So I guess they still got the shot on net, and we got our first media timeout under 14 minutes. Why bother taking a timeout after you just had that long delay? I know you got to get your ads in. So no goal. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't put 0-0, but goal wiped. Goal disallowed. For how do I disallowed? Interference. At 13:35. 13:55. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I get it. They were saying that his right skate hit the left skate of the goalie, and it was in the crease, and he didn't have enough opportunity to push off to make the near post save. All right. I was going to say, what happened to the feed here? Yeah, long discussion by the refs with the head coach of Ottawa. All right, draw is in the far faceoff circle in the Nashville end. They clear it. And they play it in the far corner, so no icing. Behind the net. Far corner. Now Ottawa has it behind their own net. Puts it from the near corner behind the net again. Into the far corner. Nashville takes over, but now Ottawa gets it out of their own end finally. And they try to chip it in. Face-off circle, far face-off circle, battle for the puck. Now Nashville has it going the other way, and they chip it in, and they go for a line change. 12:55 to go, second period. And it's sent down the ice, and Nashville takes it out of their own end. Turned it over immediately at the neutral zone. Chipped ahead by Ottawa into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Up the near boards, big hit. Ottawa applied on a Predator. 14-7 shots on goal. Ottawa as we get near the halfway mark of the game. Behind the net, up the near boards, Cousins chasing. Number 21. And we got a whistle. Might be offsides. Eller on Ottawa had the puck, but I'm wondering if Nashville was offsides at 12:14. Seven to 1 shots on goal for Ottawa this period. All right, still no score. Ottawa had a goal wiped off. Yeah, Ottawa's in black. I have their color as red, I guess. But it would blend in with my jersey, so I'm going to leave it. All right, sent ahead into the... Nashville has it. Stamkos out of his own end. Chipped at center ice. Taken over by Tkachuk. Senators in front of their own bench. They chip it in, but they're going to be offsides. They're going to have to tag up. So glad they have the tag up rule again. Man, when it was automatic offsides, that was brutal. I know that was a long time ago. Into the near corner, chipped out. And finally at neutral zone for Ottawa. Oh, how did they waive the offsides on that? They were way offsides, Ottawa. What was that? Right in front of the linesperson. Shabbat on one knee. And the puck, we got a whistle at 11:26. They weren't, maybe there's a penalty coming up. Shabbat crashed into the far boards. He tangled his skate with, I think, the goalie stick, maybe. All right, draw is in Nashville's end, so maybe it was an icing. They didn't show it. It was weird. Centering pass to the slot gets knocked away by Nashville, and they clear it to neutral ice. Pass ahead. They wave off offsides. Back to the red line. Time since last shot, 5.5 minutes for Nashville. Nashville up the near boards, chipped in, sent right back out. Ottawa has the puck. Nashville intercepts, chipped in, chased by 58. Battle for the puck in the near corner, comes free to the slot, played out, and dumped into the O-zone again. They're going to be offsides now. Yep, there's the call. Nashville offsides at 10:34. Bunting is on the ice. Again, one shot, and it's been a while. 14-7. Ottawa's had 7 shots in each period. Nashville with only 7 total. Only 1 in the second period as we get a look at Tkachuk. Yeah, he took a nasty cross-check from Yossi in the first period. It's been a little calmer in the second period. All right, another Senator player kicked out of a draw. These linesmen are terrible. And we get a blown dead, and we're going to have a third draw. Come on. What are we doing? Just drop the puck. Nobody paid, nobody tuned in to see you get the perfect draw. 10:34. Finally, Nashville dumps it in. Near corner. Behind the net. Oh, hello, Rhonda. Thanks for checking in. Up the near... That was offsides. They waved it. I don't understand. Between the terrible draws and these waving of offsides, I don't know what these lines person are. Shot on net, actually, for Nashville there. It was a good pass. They just couldn't get anything on it. They still haven't put the shot on goal, though. Chipped ahead. Ottawa has it. Juice plays it behind his own net. And I think we got a icing on Nashville. Tkachuk actually might be getting a penalty here at 9:53. He doesn't like the call. No, he's heading to the bench. They did not get a shot on net. Still 14-7. Yeah, hello, Rhonda. Sinbin admin, Rhonda says hello. You okay? All right. Back underway. We got a big ad going, so I don't know how much time. 9:40 to go. Stamkos plays it into the near corner. Yossi with it near the net. Tries to wrap around with the backhand. That was saved. Back to the blue line. Shot. Tipped on net. Now behind the net. Best chance for the the Predators in a long time. Shot. Deflected into the far corner. And, yeah, they picked up 3 quick shots there. Neutral zone battle for the puck. And a shot on goal by Ottawa and saved by Juice at 9:07. We have the under 10 media timeout coming up. Oh, Riley had it and then kicked it with his skate behind the net. 0-0. Yeah, after we had a goal disallowed. I don't know. 15-10 shots on goal. Yeah, Nashville went over 5.5 minutes without a shot on goal. Where's the game today? Let's take a look at that. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, should get you out-of-town scores. Avalanche up 3-1 over the Sabres. 14:54 remaining in the third in Buffalo. In Boston, second intermission, Lightning 4, Bruins 3. I guess that would have been the game to do. Jets 4, Islanders 2, second period almost over. On the power play, it looks like for Winnipeg in Long Island. Red Wings and Maple Leafs, no score. Detroit on a power play. Again, in Toronto. Yeah, I was going to do that game, but because of the Blue Jays game, they moved that start time up 2 hours, so I missed out. Oh, Panthers in Philly. Panthers 3-0. Yeah, hopefully the Flyers win. I am sick of the Panthers. Hawks host the Mammoth tonight. Probably another loss coming up for the Hawks. All right, back on the broadcast. Okay, no penalty apparently. Yeah, none in the second period after we had a bunch in the first period. 9 minutes remaining. Puck is played behind the Predator net and out. Ottawa retreats in their own end. Stolen puck, shot, saved, I think, into the far corner. Unless it was deflected. Nashville has it in their own end. Sends it up. And pass. 17 with a shot. Saved by Ullmark. Good save. Looked like a stick save. Behind their own net, Ottawa has the puck. Played out to neutral zone. And wait, it is 15-11. I had it right. Into the near corner. Kept in. Blue line. Shot blocked. Sent to the far corner. Looking. Sent into the near boards. Into the near corner. Into the far corner. Up the far boards. Not out yet. Nashville still has it. Outside the crease and a goal. What a shot. In tight. Ullmark is beat, but it wasn't his fault. Predator got it all alone just outside the crease and beat him to the far post. Oh, he went 5-hole. Who was that? 81. Jonathan Marchessault. Marchessault from Bunting and Holla. Number 81 at 12:11 expired into the second period. Wow. Yeah, again, not really Ullmark's fault. He was all alone. And just a good shot beat him to the 5-hole. So after a goal is disallowed for, come on, they got to get a shot on goal for the goal, right? I don't understand this. Still says 15-11. All right, puck played. That might be the only goal. Yeah, no kidding. Had a goal disallowed for Ottawa for interference in the crease by Senator. All right, neutral zone battle for the puck. Chipped in. Behind the net. Senators bring it out. They center it dangerously, but they control it at the red line. Pass. Centering pass to the slot, taken away by Nashville. That pass is chipped ahead. Nashville on a change. Ottawa has a 2-on-2. sent behind the net to the far boards. Centering pass to the slot. Couldn't get a handle on it. And Predators knock it out of their own end. Send it in. Yossi behind his own net. Battle for the puck. Into the near corner. Yeah, they're still saying 15-11 shots on goal. Long shot. Deflected. Battle for the puck. Frozen by Juice. Saros. Oh, we got punches thrown. Wow, multiple punches thrown. Each team. It's getting chippy. Cozens, Cozens, definitely threw one and connected. And I think Predators did too. 6:19 to go. Second period. Cozens shoving, a couple shoves, but then Cozens landed a punch. And they're not even going to give Cozens a penalty. What is going on out here? He landed a freaking punch. Still don't understand how Nashville's still on 11 shots either. But they have the goal. All right, any penalties in the second? Nope, none. All right, face off in the far circle. We'll reset and do it again. Finally, won by Ottawa. Long shot is wide to the near corner. Sent behind the net to the far boards for Ottawa. Center or cross ice pass in the slot now, backed by the blue line. Face off shot from the far side is blocked into the near boards. That one is sent into the near corner and into the netting and out of play at 5:57. And we'll have the under 6 media timeout. 17-11 shot. I don't think that was on net. That looked like it was off target, but we'll keep an eye on the shots on goal. All right, I'll catch up on the chat. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Spartacat has 2 nephews, Max from Binghamton Senators AHL and Maximus from the Gladiators. I like that. Thanks for the what do you call them? Info or factoids. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting chippy. I'm shocked we haven't had a second period penalty, but there's gonna be a fight. It's been so chippy. We're gonna get there. We're gonna have Rhonda says hello, Stadium Marine. I don't get it. How did Cozens Cozens 24 not get a penalty? Yeah, again, for roughing, for a landed punch. Well, they had a goal. It got disallowed, but thanks for the comment. There was a Senator player in the crease. They ruled that it was like skate-to-skate contact and that the goalie couldn't push off properly to make the near post save. So they had a goal. Took them almost 5 minutes to rule that they waved it off. I'm just rooting for a good game. I don't like red hats. That's the only one I have for Ottawa. So I don't know. I guess I'm rooting for Nashville with Star Strider, but honestly, if I'm a Kings fan, now Nashville's beefing about something with the refs. Nobody's happy with these refs. All right, I'm just rooting for a good game, though. Behind the net, taken by Nashville out of their own end to the red line, up ahead, near boards. Centering pass, and Ottawa takes over. Tkachuk tries to get it to Pinto. He can't get it out of the end. Now it's out, but down the length of the ice for icing on Ottawa at 5:31. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I don't know who I'm really going for. It's hard to say. I know Star Strider, even though he's a Stars fan, is rooting for Ottawa. I mean, Predators. Yeah. Yeah, normally I would be kind of for the Canadian teams. I'm not one of those Americans who's like, oh, yeah, let's keep it in America since they haven't won in forever. I don't know. I don't know if there's any Canadian teams I hate. I'm trying to think right now. Never was a big Canuck fan. But other than that, I have no hate for the... Kind of feel bad for Ottawa, too. You know, they need to get something finally. You know, rooting for Montreal is kind of like rooting for the Yankees, but again, they haven't won since 93 either. All right, back to the game. Neutral zone. We got 4:55 to go, second period. Ottawa in their own end finally clears it. 71 with the puck. That looked like offside. Shot. Looks like it was high behind the net. Predators dump it in from the red line. Sanderson tries to chip it out. He's the one that had the goal disallowed. Forgot who interfered. Sanderson centers it. Now Ottawa tries to take it up the far boards. They chip it from the red line. Or did they? No, did they rule this icing? Are you kidding me? They called that icing? Sanderson was talking to the replay guy. Shot blocked. Good chance for Preds. I'll try to say Preds and Sens if I can remember. It's less of a mouthful. It's a broken stick on the near boards. Don't see anybody without a stick on the ice currently. Battle for the puck at the neutral zone. Chipped in by Ottawa. Behind the net. Juice plays it. Up ahead. Neutral ice. That's going to be offsides on the Predators, yeah. McCarron. Was McCarron not getting back or was it somebody else? 350. What's the call here? Yeah, it should just be offsides. Truer words have never been spoken there by Rhonda. Star Strider says, I have a friend in North Carolina. Her friends are in Nashville. I only root for Rangers and Stars. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't mind the Rangers either. Whoops. What did I just do? Behind the net, Nashville plays it up the near boards. It's chipped in from the red line by Ottawa. Neutral zone. Into the O zone. 3-on-3. That is blocked by number 3 of Ottawa into the netting. Shot by Marchessault, I think, at 3:23. Boy, I hope I have a voice for Bears commies tonight. All right, 3:23 to go. Jensen with the last block shot for Ottawa. Yeah, I'll get to chipping and icing in a minute. Rangers are from New York. Madison Square Garden. 3. Yeah, sorry, Rhonda. I'll try to explain as much as I can. Icing is when you send the puck in. Hold on. Play in front of the crease and a good save by Juice. Juice is his first name. Saros, something. Hold on. Saros, Saros. It's just easier for me to remember Juice. All right, 3:07. We got a whistle. They took a shot away for Ottawa. That was actually sent by his own player for Juice to freeze. Oh, we got a penalty. Or am I doing spoiler alert? Yeah, Eric Halla for hooking at 1653. So, got to quickly put in, what number is Halla? I already forgot. 56. All right. So, Ottawa penalty. I'm sorry, Ottawa power play. Predators penalty. 2:50 to go. Shot saved by Juice and held on. 2:45. All right, icing is when chipping, I'm just saying they're poking the puck up in the air to clear it out of their zone or dump it into the offensive zone. Icing is when you send the puck in behind the red line all the way down, into one of the corners and nobody touches it. And that's not allowed. You have to keep the players you had on the ice and take the face off in your own end. That's why it's such a critical, infraction. All right, Ottawa keeps it in the O zone, which is the offensive zone. Puck comes to the far side of the net, chipped out, but was it delay a game here I forgot to send the clock in motion at 2:33. So what's the call? 18-11 now, shots on goal for Ottawa. Did they call a delay a game? You can't chip the puck over the glass without it being deflected. And I guess they said it was deflected, so no penalty. Far face-off circle. And sent out of the zone. Wait, we got a whistle again at 2:29. Man, no flow to this game. Oh, Pinto is being sent off for a penalty. Let's listen in. Hooking. So there goes the power play, and we go to 4-on-4 for minute 22, I think. Or how much is left? I didn't see it. They called Pinto for hooking, though, number 12. So, yeah, we got a minute 22 of 44 and then a brief 38-second power play coming up for Nashville, provided there's no more penalties. All right, I'll have to catch up on the chat probably at second intermission. Good Lord, I am so sick of these freaking linesmen between the missed offsides calls and between not just dropping the puck. It's making me insane. Ottawa has it into the O zone, far near face-off circle shot. I think hit the side of the net. Maybe Juice got a piece of it. Taken out of their own end. Forsberg loses the puck. Ottawa still has it. Far face-off circle. I see O'Reilly out there for Nashville. In the far corner battle, number 20 has the puck. It's now free. 71 picks it up. Centers it. 72 drop pass. Back to the blue line. 72 with it. Centering pass. Shot. Oh my gosh, that should have been a goal. What a save by Juice. Scramble for the puck. It's still loose. Oh my gosh, Ottawa should have had a goal. Shot from the slot. No, not either saved or deflected wide. Still 4-on-4 for 20 seconds, and it's chipped out of their own end. No icing because it didn't make it to the red line, but next to the goal, the goal line. All right, 8 seconds in the 4-on-4. And Tkachuk has it at the blue line, can't keep it in, and that should be an offsides call against Ottawa at 1:05. So we've got a 36-second power play left for Nashville. Wow. I don't know if that hit the post, but then it came clear. Juice. Yeah, it hit the post, then hit the back of Juice's leg. He missed on the clearing attempt in the crease. And then the puck got played loose. It looks like Spence was the one that hit the post. So no shot on goal, but Missed opportunity by Ottawa in the 4-on-4. Wow. So Stamkos hit the post, but it went to the far side. We got 76, Yossi, Marchessault, Stamkos, and somebody else on the power play. All right, 30 seconds to go on the Nashville power play. They're bringing it up. 53 seconds to go, second period. And we get a whistle. 51 seconds. Might have been offsides as we zero in on Stamkos. Yeah. Shaking his head on the bench is still Jordan Spence for hitting that post. And then that puck was free and in the crease. Juice couldn't get it frozen, and it got knocked to the far boards. All right, still 19 seconds on the power play for make that Nashville. Yossi with the puck near boards. Long shot saved by Linus Ullmark. Good save. Right in the pads, though. 11 seconds to go on the power play. 18-12. Good long sniper shot by Yossi. Found the good save by Ullmark. So he found the shot on goal. So is number 2, is that pronounced Zub or Zub? Anybody for Ottawa Senators? Oh, guess what? A Predator gets kicked out of the draw. Is anybody else ticked off by these linesmen? This is making me insane. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Sanderson behind his net. Can't chip it out. In the far corner, Sanderson sends it to Zub or Zub. Maybe we'll say Zub. He clears it down the length of the ice. That's the penalty. Back to 5-on-5. 20 seconds to go. Predators out of their own end. Chip it into the neutrals, into the O-zone. We got Pinto going the other way. They got a 3-on-2 if they hustle. Backhander. Oh, what a pass and denied. Look, either a save or a blocked shot. 2 seconds, 1 second shot. That's the end of the second period. And we head to the second intermission. Checking for chippiness here at the end of the period if the TV will show it. All right, both teams finally heading to the locker room. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Hey, Brandon, is it Schutz? I'm good. How are you doing? 1-0 Nashville after 2 periods. Stadium Arena 92 said, let's see. Rhonda says hello to Brandon Schutz. Thanks for messaging, Brandon Schutz. Supposedly the Islanders are one of the worst home records of the last 5 seasons. Huh. And Rangers have one of the best. Gotcha. Oh, Stadium Arena likes Dylan. Is it Cousins, I assume? And Thomas Shabbat, right? Yeah. Oh, don't apologize, Rhonda. If I'm saying something unclear to you, chances are it's unclear to somebody else. So I'm happy to. I'm no hockey expert. I try my best. I will say I think hockey's the best sport to buy a ticket to. I think the product in arena is so much better than on TV. The speed just does not translate well. It's just not. What do you? You can't. You have to experience it in person to appreciate just how fast they're skating. And go purchase their tickets and see a game. Yeah. Again, I have the Chicago Wolves, so they're the AHL affiliate of the Carolina Hurricanes. So I could go see that instead of having to go downtown Chicago or west side of Chicago to see the Blackhawks. Are way overpriced. Let's go Ottawa. Yeah, again, they had that goal wiped out. Slight interference with the skate for Juice Saros. I forgot who interfered. I think it was Stutzel, Tim Stutzel, number 18, who just knocked skates with them. So it didn't. They were ruled that Saros couldn't push laterally to make the near side save against who was it? Sanderson, number 85, who initially had the goal. Yeah, I'm going to guess Zub instead of Zub. That's probably right. Shabbat is a good player. All-star, okay. Rico, thank you. Yeah, hopefully the Senators can score. Yeah, I just want a good game. Bruce Simonetti says Ottawa going to lose to Nashville 2-0 in the third. Okay, well, here, yeah, there's a prediction. Oh my gosh, guys, did I forget to do the poll? I'm so sorry. We'll get a late poll going. Was late getting going today. Who wins in Ottawa this afternoon? I'm so sorry. Meant to do a poll. All right. Nashville Predators. They are, what are the Predators? What the heck is the Predators' record? We'll go to the score page. Predators. What the heck? They took the records down? All right. Predators. What is this? Huh? A wild card? We don't need the wild card already. Good Lord. 1-0-1. Yeah, I apologize. I forgot the poll, guys. And where's Ottawa? There's Ottawa. 1-1. They're interviewing Michael Amadio, number 22. I cannot type today either. 1-1. 1-1-0. I cannot type. I apologize. There we go. All right. Vote on who you think will win. Apologies, it came at the second intermission. That's it's a fail on my part. Fail on Sinbin's stream. Man, is Buffalo ever going to be good again? I am so sick of how bad Buffalo is year in, year out. And Star Strider was mentioning the Islanders. Yeah, it's early. It's early. Hawks will probably be terrible again. I don't even care anymore. Kings are only 1-2. That's the team I pull for now. All right, let me catch up again. Yeah, so Predators are 1 win, no losses, and then NHL just lumps overtime and shootout losses into one category. Think the old tie. So 2 points for the win plus 1 for the non-regulation loss. That gets them 3 points. And Ottawa, 2 points for a win, and they have a loss. They are -3 goal differential, 7 goals for, 10 against. Actually, now it's 7-11. Unless this is live. This was the home opener for Ottawa. Oh, let me put the intermission clock up. There we go. So I keep an eye on that. Hello, Rico. Yeah. This is the third game for both teams. Both teams have a win. Predators have an overtime or shootout loss. Ottawa has a regulation loss. We got 7 votes for Ottawa. Devils, who are they playing? in Columbus, 1-1 versus 1-1. So who's favored? Does that mean Devils got to be favored, right? Yeah. Heavy favorites for Florida, of course, in Philly. Ah, gotcha. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, apologies. I know most people, probably most channels still, they call it the channel name, which is before the @ and for some reason my channel, there's nothing I can do. YouTube has just done it. They say it's to help fight spam. They show the handle, but welcome Jay. Yeah, I hear you. Since it's Canadian Thanksgiving, I hear you. And it's an afternoon game. Yeah, it'd be nice if the Ottawa could win. All right, Star Strider saying Ottawa's going to come back. Possible OT. Ottawa going to lock in. Yeah, it's just unfortunate their thing got tossed. Lightning and Bruins. Yeah, that would have been a good game. All right, we'll put the scores up. 13:55 to go in Boston. Lightning Bruins just are going to go on a power play, not a prower play. Lightning 4, Bruins 3, but again, Bruins have the man advantage. Is that the rumor? Is he going to... I know he's still on. Oh, Dylan Larkin had the goal for the Red Wings. 15:46 to go in the second. Yeah, I'm bummed. I wanted to do this game. It was originally supposed to be in another hour, but I think because the Blue Jays are home, they moved it up 2 hours. So I wanted to do the rematch. Yeah, I do. I kind of like the Lightning. I've always kind of enjoyed the Lightning. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I have trouble reading odds, but then I'm like, oh yeah, Devils are 118. I was just surprised to see both teams negative. I think that's why I got confused. But yeah, how Ottawa? Yeah, I guess home ice advantage. I don't know. The Predators were so bad last year. They definitely underperformed, but. Obviously, this year they seem to be going under 3.5 goals. That's a good call. I have no idea. Thanks for commenting, Bobby Heiss. Mike Schwick says I got Ottawa on the puck line today. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the score, but you guys already know. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back. I'll cue up some music. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for commenting. It really does make the game more enjoyable. I know for me, I'm sure for the live audience as well. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If you haven't already, if you could be so kind to hit the like button on the video. And maybe hit the subscribe button to Sinbin Stream as well. Doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend our channel to other potential viewers and helps us with growing the channel. And I thank you all for your support. Hey, we did get a sub. Thank you so much. Somebody's ringing a bell. Was that before the game or intermission? We got 8 likes. Subscribe button. All right, thank you so much. I'll be right back. Let me cue up the music real quick. I'll try to remember to cue different music. Who's this guy in a 7 jersey? It must be a Tkachuk jersey. Kyle Turris, 274 points in 407 games with the Senators, 2011 to 2017. So maybe it's his jersey and not a Tkachuk jersy. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Let me get a longer song though. 1 second. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everyone. All right, we are back. Pardon my eating. Sebastian Aho, is he? I forgot what team is he on. Is he on the Canes? Or am I misremembering? I have no idea. I should look at Frank Saravelli for that on X. But excellent question. If anybody has any opinions, chime in. Let me get set for the third period, too. Pardon the chewing. No, the Triscuits. Do we have any finals? That's right. Oh, we must have a final. Yep, Sabres game is over. Colorado 3, Buffalo 1. No shock there. Nathan McKinnon, McCarr. McKinnon had 2, McCarr 1. And for the Sabres, Thompson with the goal. Under 10 minutes to go. That game was on, looks like NHL Network. Oh, yeah, so I wouldn't have got that game today, I don't think. Lightning 4, Bruins 3. All right, we'll take more crackers in a little bit, but we got to get set for the third here. Yeah, I know Aho is on an East team. Is it Carolina or Florida? Why am I blanking on that? I don't know. Oh yeah, we were looking at the standings. All right, I do need the roster over here in case I need to pull. All right, let's hurry up. All right, we're getting set for the third. Let's check the shots. Still 8. Nope, they added a shot. 19-12. Ottawa. All right. Just about set for the third period. Come on. Yeah, again, I have to check. I don't think I get that game because it's on NHL Network. All right. Ottawa in black going left to right. Finally, the Preds win the draw. They dump it in. They are going right to left in white. And they have the 1-0 lead. Beside, due in part to Sen's goal being waved off in the second period. Excuse me. Into the near boards. Forsberg trying to play it. Senators finally get it out of their own end. They skate it in. Pinto tried to center it. It's into the near boards. Kept in at the blue line. Long shot. Pinto tries to get a stick on it. It's in the far corner now. 71. Pinto hits it out to the blue line. Kept in. Touch pass. Shot from the top of the faceoff circle and a good save. Oh, it's still I thought he gloved it. Or had it trapped in the pads. It's at center ice. O'Reilly battling. Ottawa, both teams on line changes. Well, we got a whistle, though. I was going to say, Preds actually made their change pretty quick. What's this call here? I missed it. Did Nashville have too many men on the ice? Ottawa announcers say it was close. Now, fans are booing. They thought it was too many men on the ice as well. Face-off taken in their own end. Nashville sends it up, down the near boards, into the far corner. And that is icing at 18:56. So we'll go back to the Nashville end. Wow. I think that should have been too many men on the ice. Ah, okay. Having trouble with my remote. I think that shot, did that get through or is that blocked? All right, back into the neutrals. Man, we got another whistle at 18:47. This game has had so many stops and starts. Oh, I think my batteries are dead on my remote. Awesome. I did drop it at the intermission. All right, Tkachuk goes to the bench. All right, puck is worked around to the near corner. Apologies. 18:37 to go. Shot. I think that got through from a tough angle on the near boards. Dumped in by the Senators into the far corner. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Ottawa has it behind the Predators' goal. And a centering pass, and it's stopped and frozen by Juice at 18:17. Wow, some good chances, but nothing doing yet for Ottawa. Let me see. I think there. Okay, my remote's working again. Let's see. A pass from behind the net. Oh, and a good near side shot by 24. And Juice was there and froze it. Wow, good save by Saros. Fastest to 200 wins by Finnish goalies. He's fifth. 402 games. All right, puck sent around the boards. Kept in at the blue line by Ottawa. That shot is deflected into the crowd, though, at 18:06. 22-12 shots on goal. All right. So the puck is, or the draw is going to be in Nashville's end again. Yeah, Juice Saros is keeping Predators in this game. 22 saves on 22 shots. Meanwhile, Ullmark has 11 saves on 12 shots. He got beat 5-hole in the second period. Draw taken by Ottawa, sent around the boards. Behind the net, Tkachuk looking. Tied up into the far corner. Predators have it. They bring it out of their own end. Chip it ahead from the red line. Ottawa quickly the other way. Looks like they're going to be going for a change, though, because I only see 2 forwards in the O zone. Now 3. Chipped out of there and chipped up high into the air, into the near corner. Sanderson plays it behind his own net. He gets hit, gets the pass off. Pass, shot, saved into the far corner from the far faceoff circle shot. Who is that? Zub trying to battle, and Yossi sends it ahead. It's chipped into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Nashville has it behind the net. Into the near corner. Up ahead. Battle for the puck. Nobody really had it, and it's chipped out to neutral ice. Stamkos dumps it in. Behind the net, Ullmark plays it to the near boards. Back behind the net by the defenseman. Team's probably going for a change. It is 23-12 shots on goal. Far boards in front of the Preds bench, dumped in. Battle for the puck. O'Reilly comes away with it. He sends it into the far corner. And I kind of say chipped on everything, I just realized. Shot from the near boards on net, saved by Ullmark. Nobody could get a handle on the rebound. And Ottawa going for a change. They have the puck in their own end. Pass ahead, up the near boards. Sent into the near corner. Centering pass, shot, just missed the far bar. The far post, I should say. Oh my gosh, that was a great shot. Great chance for Ottawa. Behind the net, wraparound attempt. That's no good. And they send it out of their own end, but this might be icing coming up on Nashville, and it is at 15:24. Oh, man, some opportunities just not cashed in. 24-13 shots on goal now. Draw will be in Nashville's end. Marcus Foligno trade to the Senators, exchange with Tim Stützle. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, far face-off circle. Draw won by Ottawa. Far boards. Battle in the far corner. Tkachuk takes it. Oh, he loses it. Centering pass, gloved down, though, by Nashville. They send it down the length of the ice. It's off the sideboards, but this is... Did they wave off? Stützle has it. They waved off icing. Stützle skates it out of his own end. Into the O-zone. Stick handling. Loses it, but Ottawa keeps it in the O-zone at the blue line. Pass. Tkachuk tried to center it. That gets deflected. Nashville has the puck in the neutral zone. And it's set backhanded into the far corner. Behind the net. Battle up the near boards. They get a nice bounce into the neutral zone. Somebody fell down for Nashville. Shot saved by Juice, and I think it went out into the netting at 14:33. Man, another point-blank shot. Was this one by Stützle? I think it was. Another great scoring opportunity for Ottawa. They just cannot cash in. Stützle took it out of his own end. Yeah, he took the shot from the near face-off circle, and that was saved by Saros. I think somebody broke a stick, too. Might have been in frustration since they can't find the youngest Senator with 35-plus goals in 2022-23 by Stützle. Zub passes to the slot, stick on it. Oh, I think that went wide. Maybe a stick saved by Juice. I should say Saros. Up the near boards, finally out of the zone. They got a 2-on-2 if they hustle. And sent to Forsberg in the far corner. Behind the net, battle. Forsberg has it. He backhands it out to the blue line. Long shot. I think that went on net. Saved to the near corner. Forsberg battling again. Near corner with Zub. Centering pass by Nashville. Shot top of the faceoff circle. Saved or maybe blocked. Still 25-13 shots on goal. Now they gave one to Nashville. Behind their own net. Predators have it. Send it up to the neutral zone on the left wing. Behind the net. All over to the far boards. Backhanded into the far corner. 77 there. For Nashville, 2 players each team battling for the puck. Spence is there for Ottawa. Stamkos joins the fray or the fracas that's sent behind the net into the near corner. Touch pass, shot from the top of the faceoff circle, and a great save by Ullmark at 13:10. Who got that shot? 13:10. We have the first media timeout under 14 minutes. Wow. So good play there, but still nothing to show on the scoreboard. 15 shots now for Nashville. If I was a coach in the NHL, I would advise my team to play the first period like it's the third period and third like it's the second. Yeah, it's that second period that's so hard with the long, you have to go further on the line changes. That's when things can get crazy just by slow line changes. So that second period can be the tough one. Yeah. What's his name again? Juice Saros. Juusc. Last name Saros. He's had a phenomenal game. Can't take anything away from him. not like Allmark hasn't been up to the task either. It's just less opportunities, and he got beat 5-hole, but it wasn't his fault. I mean, the guy was literally by himself. No help from his defense. Just an unfortunate break for Ottawa, and that they got that one goal waved off too. Ottawa, hold on. Why can't I scroll? All right, there we go. Ottawa Senators prospect Lucas Beckman is sending down to the Gladiators on 26-27 season. Atlanta. Oh, wait, they have Atlanta as an ECHL team? That's interesting. I know, and they want to go back to Atlanta for the third time possibly for expansion, which I think is crazy. They lost the Flames. The Thrashers were never really supported. I think the Thrashers became the Jets, the second incarnation of the Jets, right? All right, back to live play. They kind of transitioned from a replay rather quickly. Stamkos keeps it in for the Preds. Centering pass to the near faceoff circle. Good save by Allmark. Another good shot by Nashville, 25-16. And finally, Ottawa gets it, but Predators send it up the near boards. Kept in by Ottawa briefly, but now it's out of the zone. Looks like both teams trying to get a line change. We have under 12.5 to go. Chipped in behind the net. And let's see. Controlled in the near corner by Nashville. Out to the blue line shot and saved. Wow, that one found the target, and another shot on goal. That was Willsby, number 83 on the shot, I believe. Should be, they actually say 25-18 now on TV. Willsby with a rocket from the blue line. No. Coyotes became, the Jets, the original Jets became the Coyotes. And now technically Utah is a new team, but they have all the old Coyote players. But yeah, I think the Thrashers became the second Jets. I don't know what's wrong with the Senators, but thanks for the comment. First Senators game of the year for me. They're just getting unlucky. Juice Saros is standing on his head a little bit. Pass back to the blue line, and they had a goal wiped out because of interference. So, unfortunate break. Did they keep that in? It doesn't matter. Nashville has it behind their own end. We got less than 12 to play in the third period. 11:40 to go now. Shot actually on net. It looked like it was just going to be a dump in, but Allmark has to freeze it. 11:37 to go. 25-19. It's really Nashville taking it to the Sens here in the third period, I guess. That's a good question. Yeah, again, the Thrashers, I want to say, became Winnipeg Jets 2.0. And technically, I think it's like a Cleveland Browns situation, to make an NFL analogy. I think Phoenix gets to... I guess they're going to go back to Phoenix. I don't know if they're going to be the Coyotes or Arizona. And, they get to keep their old records. And technically, Utah Mammoth, or Utah Hockey Club, then Mammoth, is a new team. Shot saved by Allmark. It gets deflected, though. Kept in by Nashville at the blue line. He didn't really see it, but he saved it. Or he wondered where it went, but good heads-up save. Into the near boards. We got 11:08 to go. Pass, far face-off circle. Centering pass off of good deflection. Good save, I think, by Allmark. The pass, and then it went behind the net, and Ottawa takes it the other way. That's Stützle. Shot, save again from the far post and we get some tempers flaring. Frustration is setting in. Another save by Juice. That was a good save by Allmark, and then I think the rebound attempt went high over his glove behind the net. So missed opportunity by Nashville as well. Yeah, every whistle, I'm wondering if we're going to have a gathering. Still 20. All right, they already kicked the Senator out of the draw. Are you kidding me? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to leave that up. Centering pass goes through everybody. Farboards controlled the puck for Ottawa. Behind the net battle in the far corner. Ottawa has it. 89? Or was that Sanderson 85? At any rate, now it's stolen. Nashville going the other way. Into the near corner. And dumped in where Ottawa takes over in their own end. Now they skate it out. Dump in from the red line. Behind the net into the far corner, but up the far boards. Now centering pass, streaking in, left wing, shot wide of the far post. Right through the crease. Other way, Ottawa centering pass, shot. And that's deflected into the netting. That was their best opportunity in quite some time for Ottawa. 26-21. Yeah, that didn't see if that shot got through. Backhand pass. I think Barron, number 20 of Nashville, blocked that or deflected it. Stützle has 4 shots. All right, face-off draw in the near face-off circle, neutral zone. Number 3 dumps it in for Ottawa. 9:50 to go. And the puck is off the netting again at 9:46. 26-21, Ottawa shots on goal. Might have been icing, though. Let me see. Did they get it called for icing here? Oh, no, it couldn't have been because we got the under 10 media timeout. Go Preds, says Ronald Segier. Ottawa looks like a college team, says Bruce Simonetti. I don't know. I mean, they're getting good scoring opportunities. They just cannot beat. You got to tip your hat to Juuse Saros in the game he's played. Who do you have to win in regulation? Nashville or Ottawa? And that's not a knock on Linus Ullmark, especially in this third period. He's keeping the Senators within striking distance. You know, Linus got beat 5-hole. Again, the guy was by himself, so you can't really blame him for the goal. You know, it was unfortunate that I think Stützle knocked skates with Saros. That's why the goal by Jake Sanderson got waved off after a lengthy review. I mean, it took them about 5 minutes to review it. Oh, you have the Sens in regulation. Okay. Well, best hope might be for an overtime win. All right, let's get some more to eat real quick before they get back from commercial. Hey, thanks for everybody for chatting. I really appreciate it. It really makes the live stream more enjoyable. I hope it's enjoyable for you as well. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Well, let me say I'm very impressed with Juuse Saros. Not sure about the Preds defense, but Saros is playing a heck of a game. Can't say enough about him. And truthfully, again, Linus Ullmark. Hey, guess what? O'Reilly getting kicked out of the draw. I hate these linesmen. I got to write these names down. They've missed offsides. And they keep taking forever on these draws. I don't think we've had one draw that was on the first drop. Maybe one. But that would be it. Up the near boards by Nashville. This could be icing. I believe it is. 9:30 to go. Another icing. And they're highlighting Stützle. Yeah, Stützle's had some great chances, especially here in the third. He had a great pass, and yeah, that was a great block shot by Nashville. So that was one where they got the defense did the job. They blocked the shot. Oh, Ottawa can't keep it in the O-zone. They send it up the near boards. Now back in the O-zone. Stutzel battling. Tkachuk with a shot. I think that was wide into the near corner. Battle in the near boards. And the puck is deflected into the crowd at 9:04. I think that was not on net, but Tkachuk sent a rocket into the near corner and didn't miss by much. Wait, so you're saying, I don't understand, next year already they're making moves? Shot might have been on target. Behind the net, Nashville has it. Flipped out to the blue line. Ottawa sends it behind the net. Battle for the puck behind the net. Nashville, ooh, it might be a trip. No call. I think we did. Whoa, late shot on net by Perron after the whistle, I think. What's the call? I think he was frustrated. I think somebody did we get a trip here or no? Yeah, we did get a trip on Perron, and he vented his frustration. Yeah, I saw it live. He tripped 76. Good call by the refs. And I already forgot what number Perron is. 57 or 59? 57. And it looked like he took a late shot after the whistle, but maybe it wasn't on net. All right, it will be a Senator, not a Senators. Stamkos, O'Reilly, Marchessault, Forsberg, and Yossi on the power play unit. They have the 5-on-4 advantage. Sanderson falls down behind the net. The Predators keep it in the O-zone, send it to O'Reilly. He banks it off the far boards. Oh, turnover. Senators have a chance. They push it ahead. 1-on-1. Oh, they lose the puck. And Juice plays it behind the net. Oh, golden opportunity not cashed in there. Just out of reach for two different Senators players. All right, back to the blue line and out of the zone. Maybe actually Ottawa kicked that out of there. 8:06 to go. All right. Predators into the O-zone. Cross-ice pass to Stamkos. Off his skate. Into the near corner. Chipped behind the net. Oh, doesn't get out. Kept in at the blue line. Sent in to the near corner. Still a battle. 72 for Ottawa has it. Far corner. 22 on it. Battle. Yossi gets it. Back to the blue line. Cross-ice pass. Shot. Good save by Ullmark, and he has to freeze it. Point-blank shot by Stamkos from the near face-off dot, and a great save by Ullmark. Keeps it a one-goal game. Oh, they were that good? Wow. Oh, I have no idea. I'm the last person you should ask for gambling advice. I'm only paying attention to the games I'm calling. Oh, guess what? Number 40 gets kicked out of the draw for Nashville. This is insane. I hate these linesmen. 96 and 59, I think. Shot from the top of the, near the blue line in the center, but wide. And Ottawa gets it out of there. 18, I already just forgot his name. He sends it back to the blue line. Dumped in down the length of the ice. Quickly, Juice plays it into the far corner, though. Nashville having trouble getting it out of their own end on the power play. 12 seconds left. Yeah, they're not going to get much more of a push with only 10 to go on the power play. And Ottawa clears it. It's at neutral ice. Pinto. And taken away by Nashville. We're full strength. and they chip it in from the red line, or dump it. I'll say dump it in. I'm saying chip too many times. Worked up the near board, sent back in by Nashville, and up the near boards by Ottawa. Sent to center ice. Pinto dumps it in, near corner. Saros plays it from behind the net, up ahead. Centering pass gets deflected, and Ottawa takes over in their own end. Spence over to a defenseman, back to the near boards. Ottawa, somebody lost a stick for Nashville. Puck is loose, and 72 with the puck for Ottawa. Battle on the near boards for the puck. We're under 6 minutes to go. Behind the net. Battle in the far corner. 89 with it. O'Reilly with it. He gets it out of there for Nashville to neutralize. Nashville trying to get a couple changes. Ottawa has the puck. Near long shot that could not connect on the centering pass. They had a player open in the crease. We're going the other way. 2-on-1. Shot. Drop pass. Shot. Oh, I think we got a goal for Nashville. It's 2-1. And the Predators have take a 2-0 lead with 5:22 remaining. Great 3-on-2 break. And I think the trailer got the shot. Might have been tipped in. I didn't get a good look at it. It was either O'Reilly, Forsberg, or who's the other guy? Stamkos? No, not Stamkos. Yeah, it was either Forsberg, O'Reilly, or Stamkos. All right, let's just stop guessing. They gave it to O'Reilly from Stamkos and Forsberg. All right, it's getting late for Ottawa now. That waved off goal is killing them. Just cannot beat Juice Saros. And the one they beat him on, they got waved off in the second period. 26-23 shots. Ottawa with it in the near boards, near corner. Stutzel battling for the puck. Oof. They took a hit right in front of the corner cam. Battle in the far corner now. Kept in at the blue line. Long shot. Rebound. Oh, my gosh. How did Juice make that save? He doesn't have his stick. They're battling for the puck. A defenseman gave him their stick. I don't even see the goalie stick. And it's chipped to the center ice. Holy Toledo. Juice is standing on his head. This has been unreal. I think he did finally get his regular stick back. Maybe that wasn't shot. Man, I'm not used to these sticks. They look not much different than regular sticks. Just the blade's a little thicker. At any rate. Up ahead, Nashville with the puck. Couple shots on net added for Ottawa, 28-23, but they're down 2-0. Battle behind the puck, or behind the net for the puck. 17 takes it behind the net. Pass to the far board. Shot deflected and maybe on net. If it was, Allmark made the save. Behind the Nashville net, 76 sends it ahead to neutral ice. Senators have it. Looked like Pinto was offsides. No call. Shot. And high and wide. Forsberg falls down for Nashville. Sent down the length of the ice. Empty net for not Nashville. That's an icing penalty an icing call against Nashville. We got 2:53 to go. Wait, how much time to go? Oh, Saros with a great glove save. That's when he lost his stick. Wow. 3:12 to go. All right, I forgot to stop the empty net for Ottawa. They pulled Linus Ullmark. 3:12 to go. 6-on-5 situation. 27 career shutouts? Are you kidding me for Juice? I didn't know. I hadn't heard of this guy. I guess I didn't see any Predators games last year. Or if I did, I just didn't remember their goalie. All right, Ottawa. Oh, man, I lost the feed for a second. Ottawa has the puck. Stützle. Stick handling shot is blocked into the netting. Stützle slams his stick off the glass in frustration. 2:45. All right, so maybe I'm not giving the Predators defense enough credit. They are, I guess I should look at the blocked shots real quick. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, great. Return of the net. 14-14 blocked shots. So both teams blocking shots pretty well. 17 giveaways, though, by Ottawa. That seems like a lot. But 12 for Nashville. 3 takeaways apiece. 27-19. Ottawa leads on the hits. Yeah, a lot of penalties in the first, a couple in the second, and only one here in the third, and that was against Ottawa. Neither team cashing in on the power plays. And it is 28-24 shots on goal. So we're at the under 4-minute media timeout. This is the first time Nashville has led in shots on goal in any period, too. Hey, I do appreciate everybody being here. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Thanks to everybody who already has clicked like. I ran the words together. And or subscribe. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. And if so, if you would please consider hitting like and or subscribe. Doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers and helps grow the channel. And I thank you for your support. We did pick up a sub today, so thank you so much. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. I got to make sure this is muted or I'm going to have an echo, which I just realized I just did. Sorry about that. And we got 11 likes. Thank you. All right. Last hope here for Ottawa at home. 2:45 to go. Empty net. Extra attacker. 6-on-5. Okay, the behind the goal cam is shaky. You guys could have switched off of that a long time ago. Draw won by Ottawa. Sanders, or number 85's, was that Sanderson? Shot was wide. Battle in the near corner continues. Sent down the length of the ice. There should be another icing. Yeah, Sanderson touched it up. 2:30 to go. Nashville continuing to ice it. You know, wonder if they'll use their timeout to get any rest at some point. Yep, Sanderson had a goal. It got wiped off because of Stützle's interference with the goalie, skate to skate. They said he couldn't push off to make the save on the near post. That's why we were 2-0 and not 2-1. And guess what? The Senator got kicked out of the draw. Number 96. Got to get these linesmen names. They are awful. They have made this game. Yeah, this game's almost 3 hours long. This is insane. Started by 12:15, so this game is closing in on 2 hours and 45 minutes. Up the near post. Or up the near boards, apologies. And we got a delayed penalty coming up. A trip on oh, I thought it was going to be on Nashville. Who's the call on? 56, tripping. Future Pittsburgh Penguin, Luke Evangelista. All right, do they keep the goalie pulled? That's what I got to zero in on. It is an empty net for Ottawa. So now they have a 6-on-4 with the empty net. That's a cool Penguins emoji, by the way. All right, 6-on-4, empty net. Face-off won by Ottawa. Shot and another save from the great cross-ice pass to the far face-off circle, and another unreal save by Juice Saros. Just robbed Cozens this time, number 24. Pinto, Greg, Cozens, Giroux, Stutzel, and one other player, the extra attacker. I missed it. 2:08 to go. 157 on the power play. Draw one. Ottawa. Cozens from the near faceoff side circle. They deflect it. And it's a goal for the home team. There was a crowd in front of the net in the crease, and they got a great centering pass and finally beat Juice Saros. Yeah, it was deflected by 74. Great pass. I think that's Grieg. Yeah, Grieg from Cozens and Sanderson. Yeah, wow. Nice play. All right, so they're not going to... I'm assuming they're not going to have the empty net for the draw. And the penalty is, of course, over. So we're at 5-on-5 with 2:03 to go. So some hope here late for Ottawa. Yep, 5-on-5, center ice draw. We'll see if they send Ullmark. Oh, somebody went down for the Ottawa after the draw. They opened the door, but... Okay, he is off the ice. There's a battle for the puck in the far corner a little bit early. All right, it is an empty net. Grieg again from Cozens and Sanderson, his first of the year. Oh, intercepted by Stamkos. Up ahead, and he misses the empty net from the blue line. Wow, 30-24 shots on goal now. Up ahead, Senators send it into the near corner. Oh, Stutzel got upended. No call. Pinto couldn't keep it in the zone. Chipped at the red line and blocked. Senators have the puck. Pinto dumps it in from the blue line. 1:12 to go in the game. Far corner battle. Behind the net, Yossi's there. Cozens is there. Forsberg tries to clear it. He can't. Kept in by Ottawa. And a battle, and there goes one down the... Nope, into their own end. Oh, and an empty net goal. I didn't realize that the Preds had jumped on it at 53 seconds. Three to 1 on an empty net goal. They got it ahead into the zone, and I didn't realize Jonathan Marchessault got in there. Assist by Yossi. Empty netter at 19:06, and that'll probably be it. I assume they're going to put the goalie back in net. 30-25 shots on goal. Wait, how did... Yeah, okay. 53.2 seconds to go. Ottawa in a little bit of frustration and disbelief as to how this game went. Sent around into the far corner. Now a near corner battle. They did pull the goalie again. All right, battle behind the puck. Out to the blue line. Far face-off circle. We're under 30 seconds to go. Crowd in front of the net. Looked like a diving stop by Juice. He finally gets back to his feet, and they keep it in at the blue line. Oh, the puck went off the boards. This is going to be another empty netter unless he misses. There it is. 11.8. Another empty netter. 4-1. It was 2-0. Ottawa pulled back within 2-1, and now two empty netters for the Nashville Predators. Shots on goal, 31-26. So both goalies played well. Hats off to Juice Saros. Again, Linus Ullmark played well as in two. Yep, Ottawa's just going to let the puck clock expire, and it's a 4-1 victory for Nashville. Yeah, well-played game by the Predators, especially taking it to them pressure-wise in the third period, and they outshot them. All right, we'll do a quick recap. If you haven't already, please hit like, please hit subscribe before you head out. And thank you for being here. All right, we'll close the roster page. All right, so it was no score after one. Ottawa struck first with Sanderson, but unfortunately they reviewed it for almost 5 minutes and ruled that Stützle had interfered skate to skate with Juice Saros, so they waived the goal. And then a goal by Marchessault from Bunting and Hala made it 1-0 after two. Ryan O'Reilly from Stamkos and Forsberg on a nice 3-on-2 break made it 2-0. Finally, on the power play, Grieg scored, assist by Cozens and Sanderson, but then two empty netters, Marchessault again from Yossi and Smith from Evangelista. Oh, is that the guy somebody called out earlier? Yeah. Yeah, it was a good game, though. You know, it was 2-1 before the empty netters. Great. Again, can't say enough about both goalies, but especially Juice Saros. That was a phenomenal game. And the final third period shots were 14-12. Of course, two of them were on empty netters. So, but great game. Penalties calmed down after the first period. There was only two in each period, one on each team the rest of the way. It's definitely chippy because Yossi cross-checked Tkachuk dangerously into the boards behind the net. But then Perbix cross-checked Cousins as well. No, this was the bad one. Clevin, Bunting turned his back and after the whistle, and Clevin leveled him. Both of those I thought could have been worse. But 29-20 hits by the Senators. Again, 18 giveaways to 12. Senators had more. Block shots, 15-14 Ottawa. Face-offs, man, Ottawa 71%, and they still lost. And they were 20% on the power play. Yeah, 31-26, Ottawa did outshoot them. Nashville was stuck on one shot in the second period for a long time before they broke through with that goal, I think, at 12-11. They had more than a 5.5-minute stretch without a shot on goal. But that's going to do it. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you being here and watching and chatting. I appreciate the support for the channel. Hope to see you tonight for Bears at Commanders, 7:10 Central. Live stream will start. Kickoff around 7:15. Again, hope to see you then. If not, we got plenty of hockey Tuesday, Wednesday night for you as well. Take care. Until next time, Sinbin Stream signing out and wishing you all well. Happy Columbus Day in the States, and happy Thanksgiving to anybody watching in Canada. Until next time, take care. And Stadium Arena. See you next game, Thursday the 16th. Oh, yeah, I've got Ottawa Buffalo. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Wait, the Kraken? Did I get the wrong game? Oh, wait, I'm not doing, wait. Sharks, man. Hold on. Wait, the 16th? Oh, I'm doing football that night. Thursday the 16th, I'll be doing Steelers Bengals. We'll try to get Ottawa in here again soon, though, since we had a good crowd. Well, we will have Ottawa on Wednesday against Buffalo, so we will have that game for you. Senators Sabres, we'll have that one, because I don't get Panthers Red Wings or Blackhawks Blues. All right, until next time, thanks everybody. Take care and bye-bye.